What up, it's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, May 7th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Marvel's Black Panther leads nominations for the 2018 MTV Movie and TV Awards with nods in 7 categories. The superhero film, released in February, received 2 nominations for its lead star Chadwick Boseman, including Best Performance in a Movie and Best Hero. It is also nominated for Best Villain, Best On-Screen Team, Scene Stealer, Best Fight, and Best Movie, where it will contend with Avengers Infinity War, Girls Trip, It, and Wonder Woman. The horror film It earned 3 other nominations as well: Best Villain, Most Frightened Performance, and Best On-Screen Team. Girls Trip, Avengers Infinity War, Wonder Woman, and Star Wars The Last Jedi earned 3 nominations each. In the television category, Stranger Things dominated with 6 nominations: Best Performance in the Show for lead star Millie Bobby Brown, Best Kiss, Most Frightened Performance, Best On-Screen Team, Scene Stealer, and Best Show, where it's up against 13 Reasons Why, Game of Thrones, Grownish, and Riverdale. Riverdale and Game of Thrones each earned 3 nominations. The 2018 MTV Movie and TV Awards will be hosted by Tiffany Haddish and will air June 18th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from the Barker Hangar in Los Angeles. Polls are open for fans to vote for their favorites in each category. The first meeting between Han Solo and Lando Calrissian is featured in a new solo Star Wars story video that is presented in 360 degrees. The clip, released just in time for Star Wars Day on May the 4th, featured Han, played Alan Ehrenreich, facing off against Lando, played by Donald Glover, in a high-stakes game of cards. The 360-degree video puts viewers right in the middle of the action as they can look around the card table and view the numerous alien creatures that surround it. Lando, after both men offer up large amounts of money, raised the stakes when he bets his ship, the Millennium Falcon. Han says, I'm feeling pretty lucky. Solo, a Star Wars story, is set to arrive in theaters on May 25th. Emilia Clarke, Woody Harrelson, and Tandy Newton also star in the movie. And a related story, Donald Glover pulled double duty by guest hosting and providing the musical entertainment for this weekend's edition of Saturday Night Live. Glover mentioned in his opening monologue that he is still curious about why he wasn't hired as a cast member for SNL, since he auditioned twice before finding success in the TV shows Atlanta and Community and the upcoming movie Solo, a Star Wars story. He said, I used to live here, and it's so great to be back here, especially now that I'm rich. No, seriously, I recommend it. I was poor here, and it's way better when you're rich. He later assumed his Star Wars role of Lando Calrissian to host the Galactic Summit for All Black Humans, where space-traveling characters played by Kenan Thompson, Leslie Jones, and Chris Reed are seen sitting in an empty hotel ballroom. Lando told his audience of 3, turnout was a little low. We were expecting 1,000 guests. I held out hope that there was a black human planet somewhere, but I guess it's just us. Glover also performed a new song called This Is America as his musical alter ego, Childish Gambino, later in the show. Adult film star Stormy Daniels, who's in a legal battle with U.S. President Donald Trump, played herself in a comedy sketch on this weekend's edition of Saturday Night Live. Alec Baldwin's SNL version of Trump instructed his lawyer, McCallum, played by Ben Stiller, call up Stormy Daniels and fix this once and for all. The real Daniels is then seen picking up the phone and greeting Cohen before Trump kicks him off the line. Baldwin's Trump says, "What up, girl? Come on, Stormy, stop making such a big deal about this. Everyone knows it's just an act." Daniel replied, "I worked in adult films. We're not really known for our acting." Trump asked, "Just tell me, what do you need to make me to do to make this all go away?" She says, "A resignation." He says, "Yeah, right. Being president is like doing porn. Once you do it, it's hard to do anything else. We've always had Shark Week. I solved North and South Korea. Why can't I solve us?" She told him, "Sorry, Donald, it's too late for that. I know you don't believe in climate change, but the storms are coming, baby." Trump said as they both hang up their phones, "I've never been so scared and so horny at the same time." The 7.5-minute star-studded sketch also also featured appearances by Kate McKinnon as Rudy Giuliani, Scarlett Johansson as Ivanka Trump, Jimmy Fallon as her husband Jared Kushner, Addie Bryan as White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Leslie Jones as former White House staffer Morosa, Cicely Strong as First Lady Melania Trump, and Beck Bennett as Vice President Mike Pence. Daniels filed a lawsuit seeking to nullify a non-disclosure agreement arranged by Cohen in which the actress was paid $130,000 not to talk about an affair she had with Trump before he was president. Daniels is also suing Trump for defamation. Jeffrey Tambor will be featured in the upcoming 5th season of Arrested Development despite leaving Amazon's Transparent amid sexual harassment allegations Netflix has confirmed. The actor will be reprising his role as George Bluth Sr. when Arrested Development returns to Netflix sometime this year. Series creator Mitch Hurwitz says on Tuesday that Season 5 was coming real soon. Arrested Development Season 5 wrapped up production in November, close to when Tambor was accused of sexual harassment by his former personal assistant Van Barnes, and then later by Transparent guest star Tracy Lissette. Amazon confirmed in February that Tambor won't reappear on Transparent. Tambor has denied the allegations. He said in November, given the politicized atmosphere that seems to have afflicted our set, I don't see how I can return to Transparent. The first episode of the Karate Kid sequel series Cobra Kai has gotten about 11 million views since it was posted on YouTube Red Wednesday. Ralph Macchio and William Zabka return as former high school rivals Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence in the new show, which had a 100% positive rating from critics on RottenTomatoes.com Saturday morning. Set 34 years after Daniel defeated Johnny in a high-profile karate tournament, the 10-episode series finds Daniel as the wealthy owner of a car dealership and the married father of a spoiled teenage daughter played by Mary Maitland Mauser, who runs with a troublemaking crowd. Meanwhile, Johnny is an unemployed alcoholic inspired to open his own dojo after befriending a bullied boy played by Ixola Mandaruna. He is also estranged from his own teenage son played by Tanner Buchanan. The first 2 episodes of the show are free via YouTube Red, and further installments can be viewed by signing up for a free 30-day trial of the streaming service. Blumhouse Television and Hulu are collaborating on Into the Dark, a horror event series from producer Jason Blum's independent studio. Standalone episodes of the show will be available for streaming the first Friday of every month throughout the year, starting in October. The theme of each chapter will be connected to the month in which it airs. The Hollywood-themed first story, The Body, will premiere on October 5th. It will star Tom Bateman, Rebecca Rittenhouse, Aurora Pinino, David Hull, and Ray Santiago. The next installment, Flesh and Blood, is to be released November 2nd. Its cast includes Dermot Mulroney, Dana Silver, and Tembi Locke. David McCallum announced on Facebook he has signed on for another season of NCIS. The actor wrote in a post this week, "I'm delighted to say that I have reached an agreement with CBS for Dr. Donald Mallard to stay with NCIS for season 16. Once again, it will be a limited schedule. That arrangement will allow me to spend time with Catherine, our children, 6 grandsons, and Nikki, pictured below." The message included a photo of his pet cat. McCallum has played medical examiner Mallard since the show began in 2013. CBS announced last month that it renewed the procedure for the 2018-2019 television season, with McCallum's co-star Mark Harmon set to return. Tuesday is expected to be the last episode to feature the show's only original cast member, Paulie Parrott, who plays Abby Zacuto. Britain's Kensington Palace has released on Twitter 2 brand new photos of Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, the younger children of William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Both images were snapped by the Duchess at Kensington Palace. One picture is captioned, "This image was taken on May 2nd on Princess Charlotte's 3rd birthday. It shows Charlotte holding her sleeping newborn brother and tenderly kissing him on the head." Another photo taken on April 26th shows Louis alone with his eyes open. He was born April 23rd. The message accompanying the portrait reads, "The Duke and Duchess would like to thank members of the public for their kind messages following the birth of Prince Louis and for Princess Charlotte's 3rd birthday." William and Kate, who have been married since 2011, also have a 5-year-old son, Prince George. William is the son of Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana, and the grandson of Queen Elizabeth II. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are very pleased to share 2 photos of Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis taken by the Duchess at Kensington Palace. Netflix's Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is set to conclude following its upcoming fourth season, according to reports. Netflix and producer Universal Television are in negotiations to release a film that will act as the series finale following the release of Season 4, Variety said, citing sources. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt Season 4 will be released in two parts, with the first 6 episodes premiering on Netflix on May 30th. A premiere date for the second half has not been announced. The comedy series from creators Tina Fey and Robert Carlock star Ellie Kempler in a title role along with Titus Burgess, Jane Krakowski, and Carol Kane. The show follows Kimmy Schmidt as she moves to New York after she is rescued from a doomsday cult where she was being held captive underground by a mad preacher played by Jon Hamm. Netflix released a promo for Season 4 on Thursday that featured Kimmy Schmidt appearing in an opening title sequence for a fake sitcom called Little Girl Big Town as she gets ready for work. Kimmy Schmidt, happy to start her day, is seen throwing her hat into the air a la Mary Tyler Moore, where it gets stuck on a tree full of hats. Filmmaker Ava DuVernay, singer Halsey, and Jay-Z's mother Gloria Carter were honored at the 29th annual GLAAD Media Awards in New York Saturday night. Senator Cory Booker presented DuVernay with the Excellence in Media, and Carter accepted the Outstanding Special Recognition Award for Smile, a song her son wrote and sings about her experience of coming out as a lesbian. Carter's voice can also be heard on the track. Halsey won the award for Outstanding Music Artist, and Alexis Bledel presented the Vito Russo Award to her Handmaid's Tale co-star Samaya Wiley. Call Me By Your Name screenwriter James Ivory and producer Peter Spears went home with the prize for Outstanding Film Wide Release, and Gender Revolution, A Journey with Katie Couric was named Outstanding Documentary. Game Changers was voted Outstanding Reality Program. Comedian Ross Matthews hosted the event. Melissa Etheridge and Adam Lambert opened the show with a new arrangement of Etheridge's song I'm the Only One, intent to celebrate the 25th anniversary of her album Yes, I Am. Sarah Kate Ellis, the GLAAD's president and chief executive officer, said, GLAAD is working to ensure the spirit of unity and intersectionality that we'll celebrate tonight extends through the year. Tonight's award recipients are the front lines to ensure that the LGBTQ acceptance moves forward in a political and cultural climate that is working against us. GLAAD also handed out awards in other categories at a gala in Los Angeles on April 12th. Kris Jenner got emotional while discussing daughter Khloe Kardashian in a new interview. The 62-year-old television personality said on Friday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show that Kardashian is concentrating on daughter True in the wake of boyfriend Tristan Thompson's cheating scandal. She told host Ellen DeGeneres, "Khloe is amazing. I'm so proud of that kid. I get choked up because she's such a good mom. Honestly, it makes me get so emotional." Kardashian gave birth to True on April 12th following reports Thompson was unfaithful during her pregnancy. Jenner said the 33-year-old star is focused on True and not her relationship with Thompson. Jenner says she's just concentrating on Dad being a mom, her baby. She's so excited about motherhood and trying to get the nursing thing down, which is a little tricky. She added, she is figuring out one day at a time. She's just the best mom already, and that baby is so cute, little True. Kardashian's sister Kim Kardashian called the situation with Thompson messed up during an appearance on the show on Monday. The mom of three said, "We're really rooting for Khloe, and we still are. She's so strong, and she's doing the best she can. It's a really bad, sad situation all over." Khloe has yet to address the status of her relationship with Thompson. She voiced her excitement for her first Mother's Day as a mom in a post on her website this week. She says, "This Mother's Day will be the most special yet. I still can't believe I'm a mom. It feels like such an honor. Now it feels even more important to honor all the amazing women in my family." Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie will return as judges for another season of American Idol on ABC. Ryan Seacrest will also be back to host the singing competition show for a second year on the network. It previously aired for 15 seasons on Fox. Perry tweeted Friday, "Y'all, I'm having too much fun to stop now, so why don't we keep it going? Excited to announce that at Luke Bryan Official, at Lionel Richie, at Ryan Seacrest, and yours truly will be back with another season of #American Idol." Channing Dungey, the president of ABC Entertainment, said in a statement, "We knew that American Idol on ABC would unleash an opportunity for singers from all walks of life to realize their dream, and that these incredible contestants would have America rooting for their success. I'm thrilled that Katie, Luke, Lionel, and Ryan will be back to once again embark on this Idol journey with us to discover the next crop of inspiring talent." Selena Gomez is teasing the lyrics to her new single. The 25-year-old singer and actress promoted her song Back to You in an Instagram post Friday. Gomez shared a photo of herself in the same white lace dress she wore in her announcement for the single. She appeared to share a line from the song in the caption. The star wrote, "I want to hold you when I'm not supposed to." Back to You, which debuts on May 10th, will appear on the 13 Reasons Why Season 2 soundtrack. Gomez serves as an executive producer on the Netflix series, which will return for a new season May 18th. Gomez said in an Instagram post Tuesday, "I'm so excited for you guys to hear it." In addition to 13 Reasons Why, Gomez has been working on her third studio album. She told Pop Sugar in April that she has yet to set a release date for the album. The star said, "I don't know when the right moment is, and I really mean that, not in a way that I'm trying to be mysterious or cool." She explained, "It's hard to have a voice and make sure that you're content means something." Gomez previously told Harper's Bazaar she doesn't feel confident enough to release the album. The star said, "My next album has been forever in the making. When people ask me why, I'm honest about it. It's because I haven't been ready. I mean, point blank, I don't feel confident enough in where my music is yet." She added, "If it takes 10 years, then it takes 10 years. I don't care." NBC has announced it's planning a 2-hour special called ABBA, Thank You for the Music, an all-star tribute in December. The Swedish pop stars, who are known for hits like Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia, The Winner Takes It All, and Take a Chance on Me, announced last month that they reunited after years of estrangement and recorded new music. Robert Greenblatt, the chairman of NBC Entertainment, said in a statement, "There's a lot of music in the DNA of NBC, and we're so proud that the iconic members of ABBA and world-class producer Simon Fuller chose us to bring this incredible tribute special to the world." The program is to be produced and directed by John Rennick and executive produced by Simon Fuller, with Ez Devlin working as a set designer. ABBA broke up more than 3 decades ago, but its music remains popular. Its songs make up the foundation for the stage musical Mamma Mia and its film adaptation, as well as the upcoming movie musical Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. J. Cole's K.O.D. is number 1 on the U.S. album charts. Coming in number 2 on the Billboard 200 is Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy, followed by A Perfect Circle's Eat the Elephant at number 3, The Greatest Showman soundtrack at number 4, and Jason Aldean's Real View Town at number 5. Rounding up the top tier are XXXTentacion's Question Mark at number 6, Migos' Cultural 2 at number 7, The Weeknd's My Dear Melancholy at number 8, Lord Hurton's Vi Noir at number 9, and Black Panther, the album music from and inspired by, at number 10. Senator Jordin Sparks confirmed on Instagram she has given birth to her first child, a son. The 28-year-old star captioned on People magazine photos of her newborn, who is wearing a hat that says DJ while snoozing in his car seat. He's here, and we couldn't be more in love. Go DJ. The American Idol alum attended the premiere of her movie, Show Dogs, in Hollywood on Saturday night, just 3 days after giving birth to Dana Isaiah Thomas Jr. Sparks, who married Dana Isaiah last July, announced her pregnancy in November. Avengers Infinity War is the number 1 movie in North America for a second week after earning an additional $112.5 million in receipts, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. The Disney and Marvel collaboration earned a record $258 million on opening weekend. Coming in number 2 this week is Overboard with $14.8 million, followed by A Quiet Place at number 3 with $7.6 million. I Feel Pretty at number 4 with $4.9 million. And Rampage at number 5 with $4.6 million. Rounding up the top tier are Tully at number 6 with $3.2 million. Black Panther at number 7 with $3.1 million. Truth or Dare at number 8 with $1.9 million. Super Troopers 2 at number 9 with $1.81 million. And Bad Samaritan at number 10 with $1.76 million. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1965, satisfaction comes to Keith Richards. In the early morning hours of May 7, 1965, in the Clearwater, Florida motel room, a bleary-eyed Keith Richards awoke, grabbed a tape recorder, and laid down one of the greatest pop hooks of all time, the opening riff of I Can Get No Satisfaction. He then promptly fell back to sleep. Richards recalled many years later, when I woke up in the morning, the tape had run out. I put it back on, and there's this maybe 30 seconds of satisfaction in a very drowsy sort of rendition, and then the guitar goes clank, and then there's like 45 minutes of snoring. It wasn't so much to go on, but he played it for Mick Jagger later that day. Jagger recalls, he only had the first bit and then he had the riff. It sounded like a country sort of thing on acoustic guitar. It didn't sound like rock, but he didn't really like it. He thought it was a joke. He really didn't think it was a single head, and we all said, "You're off your head," which he was, of course. With verses written by Jagger, Richards had already come up with the line, "I can get no satisfaction." The Stones took the song into the Chess Studios in Chicago just 3 days later on May 10th, 1965, and completed on May 12th after a flight to Los Angeles and an 18-hour recording session at RCA. It was there that Richards hooked up an early Gibson version of a fuzz box to his guitar and gave a riff he initially envisioned being played by horns, its distinctive, iconic style. Though the Stones at the time were already midway through their third U.S. tour, their only bona fide American hits to date were "Time on My Side" and the recently released "The Last Time." "Satisfaction" was a song that would catapult them to superstardom status. 40 years later, when Rolling Stone magazine ranked "Satisfaction" on number 2 on its list of the 500 greatest songs of all time, it put the following historic perspective of the riff Keith Richards discovered on this date in 1965. That spark in the night was the crossroads, the point at which the rickety jump and puppy love of early rock and roll became rock. And that is your entertainment report for Monday, May 7th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.